Hi guys, how's it going? This is the Great Canadian Goose, and I'm Ross. I just bought a Transit van 2022 all-wheel drive. Right now, I'm unloading the van to create a camper van. It's a used van, and there are a lot of dings, dents, scratches. So we're going to be taking it all apart and cleaning it up a little bit. So first we got to unload. Second, we gotta take all those side panels off that you can see there, and the doghouse, and the carpet, and the insulation. After we get all that removed, then we clean, scuff the floor, and then I'm adding truck bed liner. I tried to use a roll on, ended up going with the spray in the end. Right, there's me with the spray. Right, this process took 2 days just to get this done. Then after that, put our 2x2s down, and then put the insulation board in between the 2x2s, and then synth lid on top. After that, we ended up using 3/4 inch ply to screw to the 2x2s, and we did this in two sections so we would have a gap between them. After the floors were done, then it was time to install the diesel heaters. I had to go to Ontario, so my buddy helped me put them in. Well, actually, he put them in. I was doing other things. And as you can see, I'll try to rotate that picture just a little bit. But right behind the wheel well, you have one diesel heater. And then on the other side, right behind the wheel well, you have the second diesel heater. So both diesel heaters are both orientated the same way. But one heater is going to end up heating the back, and the other heater is going to end up heating the front. I did this so that it had two means of heat in case of severe weather temperatures and or losing heat altogether. I also have two separate diesel tanks, and I'll show you that a little bit later. This is the heater I went with. It's an 8 kilowatt, but I really don't think it's an 8 kilowatt. Seems more like a 5, but that's. And here's the second diesel heater that I was talking about, installed the same way. This one will end up going to the back. Here's the temporary setup to the diesel heater. This is so we can have heat while we're working in the van. As it's winter, it gets pretty cold in Canada, even in Ontario. They get milder winters, but they get more dampness, so you can feel it a little bit more. Right? Coming from Alberta, it is a little bit of getting used to get back used to the dampness that's in Ontario. So -10 could feel like -20. We use the EcoFlow to temporary power the diesel heater. Ended up putting this board on, as you can see, right? And then on the other side of that board would be the tank for the diesel heater, and we were just filling it with the jerry. And it got pretty comfortable in there. It hit 75 a couple times while we were working in there. But I also have to get back to Ontario, so I know we're not going to finish everything I wanted to get done. In the meantime, right, we steadily worked at it. Got most of what I wanted to accomplish at that point in time accomplished. I'm still trying to figure out YouTube and filming and everything else. But you know what life gives you, right? Life gives you lemon. You have to make lemonade. With the roof strapping up and the insulation all on in the walls and that, it was time to use syntholet. So we syntholeted it. We took the braces off the wall. We put the syntholet in behind it, and we strapped the braces back to the wall. And then we insulated the ceiling, and then used a staple gun to staple the syntholet to each individual brace. And I didn't know if it would make it all the way back to Ontario or back to Alberta, so we ended up putting on a few walls, a few boards on the walls, and cedar stripping on the roof. Here's a clip for me I tried to post this and it got rejected somehow from YouTube. Still learning how to download in that right now.
Other than that, I haven't really had any issues. Windshields, they're big. This is Alberta, so they kind of, get cracked a lot. Yeah, I'm just on my way to Home Depot there, pick up some supplies. So far, hasn't been too bad of a build. I got the flooring in. That was the first week. I got a little bit of video footage. Maybe I'll put that in there of that. I've put up the sidewalls. I had to go down to Ontario for a few days, and ended up running into a buddy, and he helped me out, put up the sidewalls and put up some boarding. I haven't done anything with the electrical. I've bought a 400 amp hour battery, and I've got an EcoFlow just to get my diesel heaters up and running. I installed the diesel heaters. I got two 8 kilowatts, which is overkill, but this is Alberta and it is a Chinese diesel heater, so I got two just in case one breaks down the most important times. So this is my first time really not doing it for a business. I got a job, so we're just doing it for a hobby. Find more about myself. That's it. We're always trying to advance, I guess, be a better person. I do follow a bunch of YouTubers. I won't name them unless they want me to. Haven't really talked to any of them, really, other than live streams and that. Still got to come up with a name for the channel. Probably it's already up there, so by the time this releases, or I figure out how to release videos, because I haven't really done that either. I did purchase a video editing. Site? Software? Yeah, not too sure. So I haven't done much woodworking in my whole entire life, really. Really, mostly metal. and now I'm doing a lot of woodwork. So I'm learning a lot. I've made mistakes. I've left the mistakes in. I could cut them out and make new mistakes, but that's all part of learning and getting better. This is my first van build, and I hopefully there'll be a few more on the go, but not quite soon. Hope. It's fairly expensive now that all the prices gone up in the stores and new carbon tax and all that. So I'm not really looking forward to going to Home Depot today. Currently, right now, I'm about 10,000 into the build. I'm gonna say, yeah, close to 10,000 tools, material, supplies. I didn't want to use any self-tapping screws in this whole build. That's why I went with rivet nuts and the ones that come with the Transivit as well. The rivet nuts are basically that's exactly what it is. You rivet, you drill a hole, paint the hole, rivet this nut into place, and then you can put a bolt through it. But the rest of the build after that is just I did rock wool insulation, and as you know, it's a fibrous insulation, so you got to seal it up. So instead of using just plastic that has no insulation value to put a vapor barrier on it, I use this stuff called Thinsulate, and it's got a reflective foil. You can see it on the top there, right? All the blue tack tape holding it up, and yeah, I just I use 3M glue, sprayed it on adhesive, and I put bats of insulation up in the ceiling. I've pushed it all through the runs, and I've put the synth. I put I call it strapping, but it's a 1-inch board. I guess it would be like really small fence board. I don't know. And I rivet nut it up into place, and I've pulled it up into place with bolts. And then across that, now I got cedar tongue and groove up on the ceiling. Right, it's I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not. I put it up there pretty hastily just to drive back from Ontario, so all the screws are all over the place, and I'm not really happy with that. So yeah, we're heated up. Let's see if I can take a trip to Home Depot.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, it's Ross. I'd just like to thank you for watching my videos, and if you can hit the like and subscribe button, we mostly appreciate it. Uh, YouTube only allows me to run 15-minute videos, so currently I am editing everything so close together so that I can finish a video, but the video is really not complete, so we'll see you in the next one.